Dave Snyder here. It is July the 1st, 2012, and here we go. This is a really good weather pattern image of that crater that I pointed out in my other video. This is Mare Oriental reversed over North America here, and I've showed it a bunch of times in my other videos. I mean, here's with the weather off. Let me show you here. Okay, so this is the western United States. Basically, it goes over the top. And you see how it fits beautifully in there. You can see it. Look at the shape. This is just a reversed image of the Mare Oriental crater on the moon, and look at the size of it. Okay, the size is like 2,000 miles across, close to it. Okay, and that's almost the size of the moon. That crater is about the size we're told the moon is. Okay, now take a look at what happens when I turn on the weather. This crater has been overlaid in place right here for well over a month, 2 months probably. Yeah, at least 2 months. Okay, so this one, I got this one here. Just take a look at the weather patterns, how they circulate right around the shape of this crater. Just take a look how they go around everything. Look at that. Look at that. Just look how they come up around here. Let me fade the weather in and out. Look at how they fill this whole area in right here. Look, it's the exact same shape. It fits right into that pattern. You can see. So I mean, that's just more evidence to prove that the Mare Oriental crater has hit the Earth a bunch of times. There's more proof right there. Here's another one. This one fits pretty good too. Look. This is another Mare Oriental reversed image over North America, which is look at the rings. Look at the rings. It follows those rings perfectly. Look at that. Tell me that the Mare Oriental, that the moon has not hit the Earth. I mean, look, this is just common sense. When things start to fit like this, you have to turn on your common sense and leave out all that stuff that they say about the moon always moving away from the Earth and that it's impossible for the moon to hit the Earth. Because look, it has hit the Earth. I could prove it all day long. I could sit here and show you evidence all day long. Look at this. I just accidentally turned on the weather. I accidentally clicked this last night, and I couldn't believe what I saw when the weather came on. The cloud formations and everything all circulate all around these shapes that I got here with these craters that have been set in place for, like I said, a couple months. Whew, boy. Watch my other video where I show some other weather ones. But the weather got better. Earlier in my other video, it didn't have as much weather going on in the United States. So now it has plenty to see. You can see it. This always has this band across this way, and you can look at the rings right there. Look at that. Right there. Wow. Turn on the other one again. Look at that. Just look at that. Whew. Beautiful. Just more proof. Look, the scientists know about this. I mean, do you think that if the moon hit the Earth, if they found out the moon hit the Earth, that they would tell everybody on the planet? You got to be out of your mind if you think that. You really do. They would not tell you. NASA would not tell you. It would not get out on the national news because who controls it? The global elite basically, and they control the networks. They control what you see. And if they want you to think total opposite of what's really happened, that's what you're gonna think, because that's what they're gonna show you, and you're gonna believe it because you saw it on the news. All right. Well, that's not the way it is. They would tell you the total opposite of what's really going on all the time. Of course they would. There's another one. Now this picture here, this of Mare Oriental that you're looking at right here, Google Earth put this one in place. I didn't put this in place. I tried to snap this picture down somewhere else, and it put it right here all by itself. So I just, you take a look at it and you can see how things already fit. It does that once in a while. That's why I name it, New North America Application Placement, because the application placed it there, not me. And it does that once in a while. It'll do that. I'll try to put a picture down right here on this side of the planet, and I'll click it down, and I'll be all, where is it? And they'll have put it down automatically over here, all on its own, by itself, so I'll take a look at it, and sure enough, it'll fit every time. And I got a few instances where that's happened. Let's just take a look at some of the other overlays that I got here with the weather here what weather we got going on here. Let's see the Siberian one. You see the big circle right in the center. I showed that in my last video. Let's take another look at it. See how it looks now with the clouds. Yeah, it might be a little bit. Need to be a little bit adjusted, but I don't know. I don't think so. It's pretty good. I found that one basically looking at the weather pattern, because I've seen this. I know that something hit in Siberia right here, because I know Mare Oriental hit right here. What am I saying? I know it did, and so I put it there because I've seen this circular shape right here. And there's probably more of those that you could find, I'm sure. I mean, I got a lot of overlays here that I could that would probably line right up with the weather. Africa, I don't know if I have any up there or not, but definitely North America does. It lines right up. Look at it. Look at that. It follows the shapes in that crater. This is not a very good one compared to the other ones. The other ones were much better. Right here. Look at that. That's, you know, like I said, I don't even care if anybody believes it any longer. I'm just pointing out what I see, documenting my discoveries every day. And whether anybody wants to believe it or not, that's totally up to them. And they can do the research themselves. Like I said, you do the overlays yourself. They're not that hard. You get that image off the internet. This is the one you want to get. You just start with this image, put it anywhere. You can choose any. It'll put it down in place all by itself. You don't even have to pick a place to put it. It'll usually put it down right where it fits. That's just part of the program, I guess, Google Earth. But look at that. And the way it shapes it. Look, you'll see. You'll see. That's all I got. That's all on this video. All right.